We're live now. Sorry guys, I'm not going to be chatting much. I'm just going to be hanging out, you know, just kind of maintaining the fire. But if you guys have any questions, just let me know. There we go. Get in there. Oh, guys, I'm checking the notification real quick back. Alright, let me check my... Sorry guys, we're just back. Sorry, I'm back. Here we go. If you guys have any questions, just feel free to leave them in chat. I'll answer them the best of my ability. Dad, I just had 19 viewers for a minute.
Great.
Yeah. Need to probably shut some fire. Should probably shut some fire. I need to try.
Just get there's a bunch of little ones under that tarp.
Under a bunch of little ones?
Yeah, on the top of it.
Okay.
Now it's burning hot. You can pretty much burn it whatever.
Alright. There it is. Alright, I'm back, guys. What?
A little bit charged.
If I like to play music, it'll get copyrighted, so. If I play music, it might get copyrighted, so.
Well, it's not like you're trying to make money off it.
True. I mean, I can't just mute that part. Why, what? Okay, guys, I'm gonna play some music.
Powering on. Welcome to All Pet Lansing.
I'm just gonna go without it, that's alright.
Yeah, you do whatever you want.
Just battery. Possibly. But get this axe out of your way so you don't accidentally chop yourself. No, yeah, that's wooden handles, man. Yeah.
Just put those whole. Yeah, you can probably put those whole things in there. Be careful with that axe, dude. They should burn up all those chars down there too.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for this to catch flame. It's kind of, I'm like spreading it out, so like I'm not gonna combine them all together because it'll just flame out the fire. Kind of spreading them out a little bit. This fire's eating up this wood though, for sure. Might as well put those chars in here. Depends on if they're wet or not. It's been a while since I've done these campfires. I'm not going to be talking a lot because I'm just going to relax and just enjoy this. Try to think of how to get this fire bigger. Oh, I don't like that at all. Wait, what? Here, we're just gonna... No green screen. What is this? Alright. Fire. And I'll figure out a way to get it bigger. It's just, we're gonna leave it like this for a little bit. Try to keep this going for at least like 2 hours or so. Ouch, my hand. Get it back in there. Put it right there. Yes, again. I mean, it kind of works. It's not like the best thing, though. Just trying to figure ways to get it back up and big. Okay. I think I might have an idea. catch, but we'll catch.
Tough wood. That's that tough wood. It's not that big. I don't know why you can tell the whole thing.
I'm trying to get it like up in flame size. It's pretty small. I don't know how to fix it. I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah, put a big log on it. So it has a whole log to catch it. Got it. Oh, good job.
I got 2 big logs, so where should I put these, do you think?
I put one right across the middle, like an A.
Like this?
Like, no, sideways. Like an A, yeah.
And then like...
I'd leave that, let that one. I'd have put it like it was.
Hot?
I was just trying not to get in your cam.
No, you're fine. I've had it so many times. Oh, at night, I was just chilling there and I looked over and I saw like 19 birds and I'm like, Jesus. I think it's one of the birds I ever had in the video. A live stream at least. There we go. Now she's catching. There we go, guys. Now she's up big. Dude, this one's already like charred. It's like, dude, this fire's hot. You know when stuff lights it instantly, it's hot. The fire's hot. At least I'm trying to keep it for going for like 2, maybe like an hour and 30. Probably, hopefully 2 hours. It'll be something around like my time, 10-ish, I'm not too sure. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one log while I'm waiting for this one to burn. Oh gosh. Look at this log chop. Soon. We'll grab more, speaking of all this stuff. Let me try to cut this.
Maybe I'll just buy another axe. Get one with a fiber, like a plastic handle, and then I'm gonna put some like reinforcement on the handle.
Yeah. This is bad. Yeah, it's definitely splintering.
Alright, be careful.
And once you get an axe, you can take the axe blade off and burn the head of it. Not the axe blade, but oh, it's wet. And it's moist. This is how this thing's. His birch hog is a beast.
Oh.
Trying to pick this sucker up, look.
Right.
What's the best way to pick up like a heavy sucker? Up and then.
You're not gonna split that one with that. You can keep trying, but
Do you want to try?
no, it's not gonna split.
Maybe on Alcova Campfire we can put this on. Or we have more time. I'm not staying up till 3 o'clock in the morning trying to burn this entire thing. Okay, but I think I have enough logs for now. Oh god, I keep pushing back. What you do?
Make sure that these tires are aired up on this boat.
Nice. Nice. Catch you in a minute. Oh, that was bad. That noise. There's a stick. There we go. Got another one in there. Should get going here in a minute. Let's take it and go. Guys, it's just air pumping back. All I did because let's see him on the side should catch fire. You know, also another thing. This whole thing dry, not from the campfire, but right from the side. Like leverage it or something. Or let it dry.
Yeah, I mean the sun will dry too. But
Yeah,
if you have a big enough fire at the lake, you just throw that in there. It'll burn.
yeah, I'm waiting for this little guy to burn. I'm just waiting for him to pour it and run off.
I don't think you should throw this in that fire.
Oh no, I'm not gonna listen to that far. I'm putting this in a bark. This bark, that piece of cloth, I'm letting it dry, and then I'm just gonna. Yeah, I need water. You make me thirsty now. Water bottle? I'm not getting Make sure
Above
like
the sink in the cabinet to the left. Above the sink.
Did you see 50 billion viewers from running?
should hopefully get going here soon. Oh, God. Almost got the burning end of the stick. See how quickly that dried? How's it look to you?
Pretty good.
I'm gonna at least try to go for an hour to 2 hours on this live stream. I'm already going for already been on here for half an hour. Definitely gonna shower after this.
Yeah.
I don't want to smell like soot for the next week. Alright, let's get this guy to the top. Get him in there. Get him here, channel 1. Set point. Alright. Nope, just hanging out. Not gonna be talking much since I'm just chilling, having camp. What is this? I think it's flash. Oh yeah, no, we don't want that on. What is this? Oh, what? Wait. You know what? Yeah, it's paused. I wasted a few seconds by pausing on my live shoot. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go catch some charred logs. This guy. And I haven't burned these since October. These guys are old. Old men. pretty good for a little bit. A lot burn. How is it?
Good. How's it look?
Good. No, that was unexpected.
What?
The amount of people. I think most of the people I got was like 3. Not until now. There's not that many people right now. There's only 0. But so you're gonna continue working on the truck?
No. Not really.
Hang out for a couple hours.
I'm not hanging out for a couple hours.
You should work for like at least like another hour or so.
Another hour? I don't think so. That, buddy.
What?
I don't think so there, buddy.
Are you gonna go to bed?
Freaking hour?
You gonna go to bed? Gonna choke a little bit. What was that?
Goblin.
Probably. Really? Using that?
Yeah.
If a new one.
Huh?
Remember when I melt my shoes on the campfire? That one year? I was like, what was I like again?
No.
I was like, what? Why does that feel all gooey? Like there's something sticky on it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so said something sticky. You stepped on something sticky.
Alright, there was a piece of gum on my phone. Like a piece of bubble gum just chilling right there. I'm like, ew. It's nasty. When people put gum under our locker seats all the time. Like they're just, when you feel under there, you just feel lumps of gum.
Right?
Even though you're not allowed to have gum in PE like at all. My phone's at 20. I don't know how long it'll last me, but we'll see. Got my portable charger with me. It's at mom's still. And I couldn't take it to school because someone would just steal it.
You take your pashmina in there?
Yeah. Well, my
Those
mom,
are nice to have.
yeah, my mom used that as a blanket because it got cold. It's probably covered in glitter though because she covered her entire body in glitter. Pretty much. You would have these alcovas here in the water ripple.
I'm gonna go to livestream at Mission Ballroom in June, and then I'll plan you and I to go to one at Red Rocks
Wait, when's Zed's dead? There,
on the 4th.
July?
Right, we could see about going to that one instead of going out to the lake or camping.
I'd rather go out camping.
Yeah, we got fireworks to light too.
Yeah.
That's when we gotta do it. You gotta do it like the day before the 4th, or like, and the 4th is on like a Friday or something, or a Monday, so it'll be an extra day off. It'll be cool.
So
We
when,
should go camping.
Yeah.
So we'll just try to plan one for anytime after that, after like the 4th of July on. So we have res in October, but I would try to get to one before that.
I'd like to go to sudden death in November as well. if you're willing to drive to Denver in possible winter conditions.
Yeah, let's see about that. That's sketchy buying tickets for that because if you don't go because of the weather, they don't care. They don't
What about res too?
Yeah, same. I trust October a little bit better than November.
Yeah.
At Red Rocks?
Yeah. Res is going into Red Rocks.
Yeah, no,
And
Res
sudden
is.
death.
Sudden death in November?
Yeah.
Jesus. I figured Res would be like one of the last ones.
No, they're gonna go probably all winter.
No, they quit for like a couple months and then they do like the first one in March. It's like the very beginning of March.
Oh damn.
That was Zingara this year.
Wait, who's coming up after Zingara? Who's coming up after Zingara
What do you mean?
in March?
That was she
Oh.
she started it this year.
Oh.
Her, then Enzo and Mercive, and then Wooly.
Well, it came right after. Wooly was sick.
Mm-hmm.
The laser box is all up the stairs.
Right.
So what was your favorite thing about Wooly in your opinion?
Yeah, the fucking light show, like the whole stage, like it wasn't just the screen, you know, like his whole DJ thing was a screen too, and like it was just cool. Yeah, I just thought it was cool.
You know, when the screen was doing that, like doing all that weird stuff, like turning, I thought the screen was like tripping. I was like, oh crap! I was tripping balls at the concert. Not off drugs, but just hyped.
Yeah, it was cool.
Hole though, I liked
I
Hole.
didn't do any drugs either.
Hole was cool. I liked Hole's set. Wait, is Rez just a by herself concert, or is she having other people?
No, she's a headliner though. Yeah, because pretty soon it's gonna be too expensive to see Rez. She's gonna be big like Excision is. She pretty much is.
Yeah. Should I add another log on here, or should I just let it burn for a minute?
Well, let's let that burn. That's pretty good for it.
Yeah. I might at least keep this going for maybe 2 hours. We'll see. But I don't think you're gonna be out for 2 hours.
I ain't gonna be out here for 2 hours.
Yeah.
No way.
Why does this thing have like bubbles on it?
That's how it was made. I don't know.
When did you get that cup? It looks like 15 years old.
It was the one Alexis. She got it in Vegas.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Wait, so what happened with you and Lex?
We've already talked about this like 10
okay.
times.
Talk about it after live stream. Now this guy will probably take a little bit to burn. But as long as we're getting rid of him. So it doesn't take him
Yeah,
anywhere.
if you put him in the middle, he'll burn.
Should I do it?
I'd wait till those burn down a little bit more. I'd wait till those are all basically getting to be ready to be coal, and then put that one in the middle, and then put some other wood on it.
Yeah. I remember this guy, he takes like dollhouses and he lights them on fire, and I like that. It's like the fire's like, it's very cool. I want to take a dollhouse, sit on top of them, but control it, of course. That's nice out here.
You can't just burn everything, buddy.
What?
Pal.
Well, I can burn a dollhouse that has not been used in 15 years. Do the world a favor and get rid of it, turn it into ash.
It's not really doing the world a favor, it pollutes the air.
But this technically polluting?
Yeah.
Well, we're technically putting off natural wood smoke.
It's better than burning oil and fossil fuel like cars do, and everything else does.
Yeah. And aren't we, like, taking from the earth, too? Like, we're just ruining our planet?
Yeah.
I feel like our planet's gonna be gone in the next, like, 10 billion years, probably.
It won't be the same, that's for sure.
I don't know.
The planet's been around for like
4 billion?
Earth's been around for like 2 billion, I think.
No, Earth's been around for 4 billion years.
4 billion years?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we have only been here for like 50,000.
And the universe is 13 billion years old?
Yeah, I think so.
I found a nut in the ground. A bolt. Anything important?
No, but I'm keeping it.
Just do it in there.
No.
I'm just joking. What?
You were gonna throw it in there if
I
I didn't
was.
take it.
I
You don't
was.
do that.
I was asking you first, though.
Yeah, good job for asking me. You don't just throw things that just won't even burn.
It'll take a lot of... It'll melt, but it'll take a while.
Why are you trying to make molten metal in there?
Because molten metal is cool.
Not in my little fire pit.
Is it going to melt through?
It could. That's just a cheap fire pit.
Well,
The
this,
bottom of it's going to eventually rust out and fall out of it.
this is going to turn into molten metal.
I don't know. This is made out of like zinc or something. That's steel.
This could also melt at a certain degree.
At a certain degree, not hot enough for this fire.
Yeah. Well, should I, like, let this fall apart? Or should I just break it? Like,
Yeah, that fall apart. Still burning good. Those coals are hot. They'll catch any of that wood on fire.
yeah.
Rotate this little guy. Get warm on this side.
Is he dry on the other?
No, you can see that it's getting dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to get a different axe so you can chop wood. You have to figure out a way for you to do it without hitting it into rock, so
Yeah. We
that
need
would basically ruin that other axe right away.
the hatchet.
Both of them.
We could do, like, bricks, like a line of bricks, and, I mean,
No, you have to hit it on a concrete.
what if you do, like, just a line of wood?
I don't know, yeah, something. I gotta think about it, right? Let's see.
Probably get rammed into.
Who?
That car.
Oh, yeah. Something.
See, it's like one of those paint animations where, like, a splinter is just slowly pushing.
Now I'd put that big log over towards the middle.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay. So, like that,
Yeah.
and then should I go another?
I think that was burned for well. It'll all burn that.
And the water spilled a little. The hibachi was good.
Right?
The nice thing about hibachi is that, like, it's just easy to access. Like, you don't have to, like, wait for people to serve your food.
Yeah, I've been doing good though. I haven't been eating out nothing.
Yeah.
Made some tuna steak the other night. It was kind of good.
Tuna steak?
Yeah, it's kind of weird because the middle stays kind of like sushi to where it looks like it's raw. That's how you are supposed to leave it.
Huh.
You like cook the outside of it, and then the inside looks like it's raw. Kind of like a steak, you know, when a steak, the outside looks all cooked, but the inside's all red and
Yeah.
good. That's what the tuna is like. But it was good. It's pretty good.
You probably ate I was wondering what the grossest thing you ate in your life was. That you think?
Grossest?
Yeah.
Pickles. Literally.
Besides that,
Rotten milk, maybe.
rotten milk, you just...
Yeah, I took a drink of a milk carton and got to smell it first. And I took a drink of a milk carton and then gel, and it was rotten. I was like, through it.
What did you like?
Yeah, oh yeah.
You know, if James is there, you should just... right in his face.
Right. Oh shit, I gotta go. Oh, this is screw.
You gotta do what?
I thought that was the valve stem cap for when I was tearing up those tires, so it was that little bolt you gave me.
Oh.
You gotta pick up dog food tomorrow, huh?
That's why I wake up at like 2 in the morning.
2?
No, I'm just exaggerating, but it feels like I have to wake up at 2 in the morning.
What time do you have to get up?
Like 7 probably.
7?
I can't even enjoy my weekend without waking up on school hours. I'm sleeping in on Saturday night.
Why do you have to do it so early in the morning?
It's gonna storm tomorrow.
Pick up dog poop in the rain.
Man,
How do you pick it up?
with a rake and a little thing.
That takes forever.
I mean,
You know
I
what
could.
you should do?
What?
Put like a rubber glove on and then a bag over your hand and then carry another bag and then just pick them up and put them in there. It's kind of gross a little bit at first, but dude, it's way fast.
The rake, I can do the rake pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm used to it.
Does it get all smeared in the grass though?
Yeah.
Yeah, see that with that bag it doesn't do that.
Yeah, the grass, we need this, like, we have rocks, so I have to get there and claw machine the freaking poop out of there. But yeah, it's irritating. Yeah, but I used a rake. I'm pretty good at
That's why I had to use the bag, because even in those rocks you just pick it right up, dude. And it's like it wasn't even there. But yeah, you can do whatever you want. I just, after doing it for years, because I had to do it every weekend, no matter what. We had 4 dogs too.
What were their names?
Roscoe, Cammy.
I figured one of them was named, like...
Boots. Like Otis, I think.
That's one of a YouTuber's dogs, Otis. Rottweiler. Should I spread these out once I don't put out the fire? Do you think I should add another log to, like, where these are all...
If you want.
What do you think I should?
Yeah, I guess. That's what I would do. I'd get rid of all those little chucks.
Chucks.
Yeah, you're a chuck.
Like that?
Maybe. See? Oh yeah, it'll catch.
It's because it's so hot. There we go. You know, it's cool. Like, when I start like one of those coals, it was like this. It was like darker, and then it lightens up, and it goes dark, and it lightens up, and it goes dark. I wonder why it does that.
Mm-hmm.
Fire is pretty much just aerified lava. It's pretty much what it is. There's something I want to go grab, but I don't know what.
What do you mean?
I was gonna grab something. I forgot what it was. So what do you think fire is made out of?
I don't know.
It's very hot plasma. Remember I attacked you last time because you said it wasn't a plasma?
I remember.
I think it's plasma on a certain level. Not like a very crazy plasma, but I'd say like low plasma, maybe mid plasma.
Yeah, it's energy atoms. They're buzzing really high. That's why anything that's hot, they move really fast. When it's cold, they move really slow. That's why things get like frozen.
So right now they're moving really, really fast. Like super fast. Probably at least like 10,000 miles an hour, maybe higher.
Yeah, I don't even know what, but yeah, faster than we can think of.
You know, it'd be cool if we could get a little flame under a microscope, like a really magnified microscope, without burning the microscope. I remember you gave me that microscope, and I didn't know what that was. I just thought it was a piece of garbage. I had papers scattered all over the place. I was like, I didn't know what it was. Till like, oh, it's a microscope. I didn't notice that. I want a microscope. And I missed that microscope because we got rid of it.
Right.
Considering adding another log on.
Yeah, I probably would. can burn.
I still don't know. Because most of them are
Split. I'd split something.
this, probably.
If you can.
Yeah, I think this one's like the crooked one. It like kind of sucks at balancing.
Put it between two logs, like smash between two to hold it. Yeah. Hang on. When you're splitting wood, you want to go against, like you want to go, okay, yeah, actually, it depends, whichever way. I always go against the grain, like, imagine a tree. I would try to like split the tree, or not like with the grain, because it'll just split easier.
Like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That's really a lot easier. Like, what's the...
So like the way the wood is going, like the lines in it,
Uh-huh.
you want to go the opposite of that.
So why is that?
Because if you go with it, it's just gonna try to like peel, and not like stress it and split.
This will definitely get going. I was just gonna wait for a minute.
So just always think of it as you're trying to slice a piece of pizza. So if it's like a half a log, you would slice that directly. So if it's like a half a log, you'd slice it in half. And then you would slice that in half. And then you could slice that one in half.
Okay, so what would you recommend me slicing that one like?
Kind of doesn't really matter. You just hit it whichever way, because you got to split it one way or the other. You got to split it either this way or this way.
Well,
So
I can't really tell which way is the grain though.
You don't really need to know that. You just need to know, like, split it in half. You need to know it comes from a circle. Split it in half. And then when you have
Okay.
half a log, you split that in half. And then you split that in half.
I can try it.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna split that one with that.
Just
I wouldn't even try it. It's getting too late. And that thing sounds like a gun or something.
a gun. Boom.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Well, we got two big ones on there. Those took a while to burn. So. Oh God, I almost touched the very hot part. I touched the very hot part.
See?
I'm not used to it yet because both these parts are burnt. We're gonna put like an entire board across too.
Yeah, don't eat it.
You know, I can't cut the board, so I thought I had to just sit it like that. Cause I can't cut it.
Right. Yeah, that was a painted board.
Yeah, that one over there, I need like a sawzall for it. The axe won't cut it, like it won't do crap on it. Almost been going for an hour on here, so. Should probably just go for another hour after this and then call it good.
I'll have to ask the people I work with, because at the supply house they have all their stuff comes in on pallets and shit.
Uh-huh.
And so we could go get all their dunnage wood. So it's just like 2x4s that are like this long. So like a 2x4, you know what a 2x4 is?
Uh-huh, yeah.
Like this long though, but there's a bunch of them. We could get all those.
Yeah, I could burn it. I will burn all of that, gladly. And you know,
Yeah,
burning...
it's all pine, unpainted.
That is a good burner, though. Pine is a good burn. Yeah, but see, like, this is kind of good, though, for the environment a little bit. It's because it's just getting rid of the waste. It's like, we're kind of, like, getting rid of it faster and, like, decomposing it faster. And we're kind of, like, helping out the environment by making less, like, ground litter. We're kind of, like, making it help easier.
Yeah, that's not the worst thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay. I mean, try to get rid of stuff, but... I wonder why the wood like squeals when it starts burning. It's like
Sap, water in it.
yeah. Like if I threw that in, that thing would squeal like crazy.
Smoke too.
Yeah, and also another thing is they love to crackle. It's because like all the, I think water, it's boiling pretty much. Jeez, this hog was in here for like 20 minutes and it's already like almost dead. Almost gone, not really dead, but... You know, going with the grain does...
None of it's ever gone. It's just changed into something else.
Just changes in the ash.
Carbon.
Yep. I mean, we're technically sending the wood's soul kind of up to there.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, kind of. Is this like harmful gases?
Yeah, if this was in a room with us, it would kill us.
But like out in the environment, it's bad for the environment.
It's just not good for it, I guess. So, fires burn, big wildfires burn anyways, even if we weren't here, so.
I mean, it's not like we're polluting the planet by like littering or all the very bad stuff people are doing.
Right.
Like
If
building.
you're responsible with the fire, then it's okay.
Like
Putting 20-foot piece of wood in the fire is not responsible.
well, if I can cut it, then.
You cut it.
And plus, I can maintain it. It's just when I gotta like watch it. Cause like when it's like really long, I wait for it to break, and then when it breaks, I put it on there, and then I wait for it to break. And
You wait till you have something catch on fire when you're having a fire, like something blow out and something else catch on fire, and then you'll feel differently. It's a little scary.
Have you been in a wildfire? Like, have you?
No, but my friend was using a water bottle to put gas in the fire, and it caught the water bottle on fire, and so he threw it, and then it spilled and caught this little field on fire, and so we had to put it all out.
Oh, he's an idiot.
Yeah.
Who is he?
His name was John.
Yeah. Are you ever talking about this in your live stream?
No.
If you ever feel uncomfortable, you can just let me know about that. I mean, there's literally no viewers right now, so. But personal stuff, I'm not gonna talk about that on this. So, this is definitely like birch or aspen wood.
It's aspen.
Aspen?
Mm-hmm.
So what kind of wood is this?
The ones are oak. The like darker ones are hard to cut. Those are oak, and then the ones that are easy to cut are pine.
That was a thick aspen for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So how much does that truckload for wood?
Huh?
How much does that truckload for wood?
I think like $200.
For that much wood, it's an okay deal. Not the best, but
It's better than buying bundles. You get that little bundle for $10, like the little ones that they sell at the store.
yeah.
That's a waste.
And you get 200 for that. That's a lot of
Yeah.
wood.
Oh yeah, we went through a lot last year. We had a lot of wood.
Yeah, and I did this a lot, so I mean,
Yeah, we'll be good for a little while, and then I'll buy maybe like a half a truckload to get us through the summer, and then next year I'll buy another full one.
let's keep getting truckloads. Soon,
Yeah, I'm not buying it.
soon we'll have a whole shop warehouse, like a shop house just filled with wood.
Well, yeah, when we have a house, I can get more wood and keep it outside too.
Yeah,
Just needs to be tarped, and
yeah.
the longer you let it sit, the better too, because the more dry it gets, it ages. See how it's not like very smoky?
Yeah.
It's because all that wood's aged and it's been dry.
So what does aging have to do with like wood burning?
Getting all the moisture out of it.
You know, this tree was probably 1 million years old, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, no, not that old, but
Oh yeah.
trees that are 1 million years old are petrified like rock.
So there's probably 1 million year old tree behind me right now. It's just petrified rock.
There's petrified wood over there, yeah. There's a piece sitting right there.
So is that
That's that's at least 1 million years old.
I think the
I
oldest.
went into this guy's house the other day to work for him, and he had all kinds. This house was like a museum, dude. He had like tools and stuff that the Romans used to use for like surgeries and shit like that.
Dang.
They're like corkscrew looking crazy devices. I was like, Jesus, could you imagine getting?
You can hear it squealing. I heard it squeaking. Okay, continue. Sorry.
Yeah, could you imagine getting worked on with those tools?
I'd wake up. Get it out of me. That'd probably be me. I wonder what they used for anesthesia back then. Huh?
What?
I wonder what they used for anesthesia back then.
There's probably some stuff they could use to knock you out, but they couldn't really like keep you knocked out like they can now.
Yeah.
Maybe they just popped you in the jaw, knocked them out, and when you start to wake up, knock you out again.
Wait, did it? Did you have to get surgery at all?
No, I haven't been put under.
Are you scared of being put under?
I mean, a little bit, yeah.
What's like the scary thing about it, too?
What if you wake up and you don't feel like yourself or something?
I mean, it's kind of how you will feel after that. It was like, who are you? God, I'm waiting for when some teeth get taken out. No, I'm going Snapchat. Oh, you'd probably act so dumb.
No, you're probably be like, oh.
Probably like, who bought you buffet?
And they'll be like, no, you can't have none of that food.
I'm like, give it to me. I'll probably yell at them. Gosh, this was in here for like probably 10 minutes. It's already almost gone. So when do you think this guy's gonna rust out and then give out on itself?
Ooh.
It can last for a couple of years, probably after this still.
Yeah, especially if we keep putting it underneath the truck or upside down or whatever so it doesn't get rain inside it.
Mm-hmm. Or snow.
Right. When we get a house, I would like to build a badass fire pit though.
Like a big one.
Well, I would like to like dig down in the yard and then like dig it so that there's like a bench around it and then have a fire pit in the middle. Have you ever seen something like that?
Yeah, I've seen you should check out these people. They're called Sabrina and Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
And they do like house renovations, and they like remodel this old crappy house into like their dream house.
Mm.
Like they remodeled the entire front to make it was cool. They did like a fire pit in their backyard, and I like that. I really freaking love that. I don't know if they digged it. I think they used like one of these, but you could like dig it. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I build it out of brick, so it's built in there forever.
Yeah. And I feel like I'm making like a pretty big one
Right.
to fit like some pretty long wood in there, so it's not like cleave.
He's like, so you could put trees in there?
He said, yeah, put tree branches in there.
Leave it to Mason, it'd have to be like a freaking trampoline-sized fire pit.
No.
Big as a trampoline.
No, it would be this big. It would go from the end of from the alley all the way down to the other side of the alley, and then all the way around the entire neighborhood and then back.
I think a fire pit about the size of that big circle thing would be good.
I need to get trees in there.
But it would be up and taller, like it'd be deeper. Like it'd be in a big brick thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and at my Aunt Kelly's, we burned, they had like this wood stack for at least like 5, maybe 10 years. We burned through almost half of that.
Jesus.
Yeah, we used a bunch of that wood. We had a fire for 10 hours that night. And there's like a pile of
Are
ash.
they mad?
No, they're mad.
Yeah.
There's a pile of ash up to my knees
Hey.
after that fire. Yeah, it was crazy. And we're like jumping over it, No, we weren't jumping over, but like James was picking up logs and just setting them down. And also Angel just picks them up and just.
Better not be jumping over fire.
Well, I'm like.
You better not be.
I can.
No, dude. I've literally seen someone do that and fall right in it.
Yeah.
I'm swear to God, I'm serious.
I mean, we didn't even know really too much about fire. I just know how to control
Yeah, you
it.
better knock that shit off, because you will fall in that. I don't care. You guys too don't do that shit.
Great, now I have more editing to do. There's nobody even
You
on there.
don't play with fire. You're about to watch some videos of people play with fireworks too, so that you understand the danger of that. I don't think you understand that.
This summer?
Right? Later, I'm showing you.
You gonna like play like the whole hand going off?
Yeah.
Gruesomeness?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna throw up everywhere.
Well, that's what happened. That's what it'll look like if you get your hands blown off.
Yeah. I know, we were just dumb 11-year-olds back then, so. Plus now plus I don't really, I just want to sit down. I don't want to really jump over it.
Yeah, no, I understand. But obviously we're all kids and used to do that shit too. But I've seen someone fall in it. Melted all the skin off of his hands and arms right away.
How long has that fire been going for?
All night.
Jesus. So he just
Fell right into it.
who had to pull him out?
He kind of rolled out of it, but
Well, did he get put out with water?
no, because you're not supposed to just. His clothes were like on fire, but we got his shirt off of him, but his pants I don't think were on fire.
Wait, what were you like when this happened?
Kind of like fucking freaking out.
And you're like, oh my god, like,
Yeah. He's lucky he didn't, like, his face didn't hit into it.
God, I wonder.
Caught himself on his arms, but yeah, basically burned the shit out of him.
Why am I wondering if your chair fell over when you jumped up? It probably, of course it did.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh yeah, and another thing that I don't like about guns is that when you shoot them, there's super hot brass shooting out. So one of the pieces of brass, it fell onto my hoodie, that blue hoodie, and it melted a little hole through. I'm like, get it off me, it hurts.
Yeah, I had one fall on my shoe right here.
Piece of brass.
Mm-hmm. I was stuck on my shoe. I had to freaking fling my shoe off.
I wonder if I should put another log on. Probably will. I'm gonna scoot this in more. Get it in there.
Yeah, it's already like after 10.
Well, I've been going for 71 minutes, so I keep forgetting how many minutes are in it now. 2 hours. I think.
60 times 2.
Let me do the math in my head. I had to take a minute to do math in my head. It takes me a minute, so. I was like, 120.
Mm-hmm.
So at 120 minutes, I'll stop it.
So 50 more minutes?
Yep. Or like 15 hours. No,
I think you could burn the rest of that, and that's good for tonight.
Yeah. I know some live streamers that go on for, like, Reed Timmer, he goes on during hurricane season. He, like, goes on live streams for 10 hours, like, a time.
Right.
He drove, this is where he traveled from. So he traveled from Oklahoma. He went through, like, he traveled the country. 16,000 miles of just chasing tornadoes and storms. So his farthest chase down toward Texas was, like, in Houston area. And then it went all the way up to Wisconsin.
That tornado?
Like, I think where he was chasing at.
Oh.
But it went all the way up there. Probably throw one of these little chunkers on there. Oh, that lit up instantly. I had my first live stream. I put it out early because you know what was going really crazy. So yeah, I had to put it out early, and it was the safest option because there was coals flying around. Like, it was the safest option, so I had to put it out.
When it starts doing that too, you can always put the cage on it until you can put it out, because that cage will help keep some of the sparks in it.
I'll probably
If
put.
you're supposed to, you have it on there. In
Supposed
city,
to have it on there?
in city limits, you are, yeah.
Yeah. What kind of obstructs?
But and you got to remember that the handle of it will be fucking blister hot.
Use a stick in it.
Yeah, don't ever pick it up with your hand. There's a hook thing actually over there for it.
Yeah, I might get a little like if I'm like gathering it up, like ooh.
You'll learn one. You'll do it once, and you'll never do it again. It will burn the fuck out of your hand, dude.
Will I get a third degree?
Yeah.
I got to go get skin graft.
It'll be the same as touching the bottom of that fire pit.
Ouch. Ah. I don't know why I smoked.
You tripped me out with that stick.
I don't know why smoke hurts your eyes so bad. It's weird. Going for 74 minutes. That thing already ignited. Should I flip this over or just let it burn still?
Flip it. Do whatever you want.
Bring it back down to where it was. Now some of this, like, see, that big log that took like half that fire pit is already just tiny pillars now. And I feel like also one of the best parts of camping is leaving because you know you're gonna get that shower when you get home. I love the shower after camping. With all the soot in your hair, that doesn't feel good. And you just shower. Love it.
I'm not gonna stay out here much longer.
You're gonna go to bed?
Yeah, I'm kind of tired. It's after 10.
It's only 12 o'clock.
I'm probably gonna, yeah, I'm gonna go relax and chill.
I might come back in after this 2 hours is up.
Yeah, well, I'd hope you come back in.
Well, if I have to,
You don't have to do it for 2 hours. You can let that burn out too.
I'm gonna probably put the rest of these in when I burn out, or when this all burns down.
Okay, I'm not staying for all that.
Yeah, you're good. That one, you could draft, buddy. I can spare you for a couple more days until it's time. He's grounded. And the best part about campfires is that you could just chill and like watch the wood just slowly burn down. It's just, I like campfires. They're just peaceful. I'm not like the type of person that loves to go. I mean, I like burning stuff. But I'm not the type of person that's gonna go around and freaking light a tree on fire and say, ah. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I just like the peacefulness of the campfires. And I always like to have them because it's just fun and it's something that calms me down and it is something I enjoy.
Right.
This thing's about to split in half.
Well, when you have your own house one day, you can have your own badass fire pit and burn as much as you want.
I'll burn half. No, I'm not gonna burn half the house. I'll burn half of the sticks in the house. Oh yeah, and so have you seen those people that like boil turkeys inside of their house, like deep fry turkeys?
Yeah. Catch your whole house on fire.
Yeah, how do they explode? Like that doesn't make sense.
It's so hot, and yeah. If there's any water in it, water and grease don't mix. And so if you ever have a grease fire, yeah, and you try to put water on it, it fucking...
It makes it.
Yeah, don't ever do that.
Kalufa.
Huh? What? Are you not allowed to say bad words then?
No, I can get demonetized, and I won't. And if you get demonetized, you won't earn money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tone it down.
Sorry, guys.
There's nobody watching. It's fine. But yeah, but still, like, yeah, you're not allowed to cuss on YouTube. I mean, I could let it slide for this time, but
Yeah, well, in the future, that thing is not going to be recording when we're having fires like at the lake and shit.
yeah,
You're not live in it.
yeah. Home fires, that's alright.
Not for hours.
Yeah. My phone is already at 6%.
Yeah, you ain't going to make it to 2 hours.
What can I use to charge my phone?
Nothing.
Can I just go until it dies?
Yeah, that's long enough, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a good longer than I did last time. Plus, I could always do longer ones. It's not like this is the last fire I'll ever do. I don't know if I want to add another log or not. I think I'd like a longer one.
That is going to be hard to split, dude.
Is there like a knot in it?
Yeah. Throw the whole thing on there. Just let the whole thing go.
The whole thing?
Yeah, well, I'm not waiting, though.
So we're at.
In the middle.
I might as well put this guy in here, too.
No, wait a minute.
Okay.
Oh, you're going to melt my freaking truck.
Is that what you shook me in the middle?
This ain't. This is fiberglass. Those
I think it's gonna take like 55 years to burn.
I don't think so. Look at it.
Well, it might take a while though. At least an hour. We're gonna catch that thing on fire. He's getting a little too curious.
It's warming you up, buddy. Warming your little toesies.
Yeah, his toes are down there.
I'm sure it's warm down there.
Probably.
Yeah, his whole body. He's warming up.
Really? You're burning him now? Cool. Wait till he starts flames. Oh, and there he goes. This thing is about to split in half any second now. That's what he's holding on by these two little threads. And it's been going for 81 minutes on 5%. So I'll just go until it dies and then I'll plug it in. Shower plug it in. Or plug it in while I shower and then just that. Crap, I took that Android charger that I had there over there too. To Mom's.
Oh.
Flip. They're probably asleep. They're definitely asleep by now. I don't know if we have any extras that are pretty long enough to reach my bed.
There's that one that the speaker is plugged into.
That one should work. And then I'll get my other.
Yeah, you need to get that shit back.
Yeah,
over.
I will. Jeez, the bottom of this is already completely burnt. And that piece of wet bark on this thing is already somewhere gone. Disintegrated. What do these dogs bark at?
Everything.
Probably barking at a freaking street lamp. After this, I'm gonna shower and just get ready for bed, probably.
Yeah, you better, since you gotta get up early.
And then I could always just take the charred logs out when it's cold. Like, I remember one time, like last year, we had this like log, and I was having a campfire, and it didn't burn. The next morning it came out, and that whole thing was just white ash. It just completely disintegrated overnight. Like, it completely disintegrated, completely. Like, just white, it turned into white ash. Like, I'm like, what?
Right.
It was probably like that big too. Like, probably this big.
Right.
And then it shrunk down, and then it was this big, and then it just... I wonder how that even happened. The coals might have still been hot. They're gonna be hot after this. It's probably gonna, like, boil. And for some weird reason, every time I have a campfire and I put it out, it smells like carrots. Like, it just smells like carrots. I've done that. We've done it at James's house, and Kelly's house, and it smells like carrots. And also, when we were there, it started raining a little bit, and it started, like, snowing, and it did not go out. The fire was, like...
Didn't care?
Yeah, it didn't care. Like, it was so hot, like, it didn't even go out. We're planning on doing it all night, but, yeah, we didn't do it. Staying up all night in the mountains. Not my cup of tea. Except for campfires, because I have weapon. Just... Sorry. Trying to move this in a little. Some of these coals in here so I can catch. I dumped a bunch of coals in there. Didn't you get, like, angry at me?
I don't think so. I don't want them all dumped in there.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. Probably just dump them in the dumpster.
Yeah, you're gonna have to clean out this whole fire pit next time.
Next what?
Next time.
Yeah.
It's gonna be full of ash.
Yeah, I usually just like when I put it out, it still burns a little bit, but I usually just have the coals in there and I just burn more coals on top of that, and it just kind of cycles through.
Yeah, but it's getting full.
Yeah, when it gets to the point where it's getting full, I can dump it out, but this should be alright. Almost at 90 minutes, an hour and 30. Phone's at 4. Yeah, that pumpkin, it's been there for like since October, and it's just still in there. It's like a little bit left because it's mostly rotten.
Yeah, I turned it over the other day. I saw it. Seeing if there's any mushrooms growing in there.
Is there mushrooms?
I didn't see any.
Is there maggots?
No, I didn't see it. There wasn't much of anything yet. I think it's been too cold in there.
Yeah. If I put something in the summer, there's gonna be maggots everywhere.
No, maggots don't eat that. Maggots don't eat stuff like that.
What do maggots usually eat?
Rotting meat.
Yeah. So does my hand.
I think they will eat like some rotting fruit, but that's more like fruit fly things, not like the maggots you're talking about.
Yeah, what if I let my hand rot? What do they do? Does maggots go?
They used to use maggots to heal people because
Yeah.
they'll eat the infection out of
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know when people die, there's maggots just eat them.
Mhm.
I remember watching this one video, and it had, I guess I'm not gonna say it on the stream, but somebody died, and there was there's hundreds of thousands of maggots. I couldn't eat ramen for the next like 5 months after that. Like it made me want to puke because I couldn't eat ramen after that. But I'll tell you about it when I'm not on stream because it's pretty gross, like really gross. You know, I like when it goes dark and then it just lights back up, like with glowing orange. Like it's like saying, "I want to go." It's like saying that. Feels like. So what is that like? What is that wood in the gas fireplaces? Like that wood. Like
It's just for decoration. It's I don't know. It's made out of like fireproof shit.
Yeah.
It's like fireproof foam. It's weird.
Huh. It's mucus.
Alright, I'm gonna go clean up my room and stuff a little bit. I'll probably come back out for a minute.
All right. Yeah, I'm just waiting till my phone dies. It's at 3%, and I'm going for almost 90 minutes. Yeah, I can do that.
I need to put a piece of wood on top of that tarp. Make sure it's sealed up so it
Just put a piece of wood on top of that tarp?
yeah, so it doesn't get wet.
All right, I'll do that. Holy. Okay, my phone's at 1%. It's gonna die here any minute now, but I just want to make sure. So make sure you guys like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss out on another video. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace. And this is for when my phone dies, so I'm just saying it in advance. So my phone dies, you guys just get that. All right. So if it dies, peace. I'm gonna let it burn until it dies. Then when it dies, I'll put it out. And yep. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Okay, so I'm just gonna end now. Anyway, thank you for watching. Make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on another video. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.